couldn't help but wonder where Anthony Davis was last night. And has anybody talked to him last night or today?
I believe that some reports are already leaking out that I have not talked to him, but some people have reported that his stance has not changed. I know David Griffin, the director of basketball ops, the new director of basketball ops for the Pelicans, has plans to meet with Anthony Davis and his representation, Rich Paul, at some point here in the near future. And I'm sure now that's going to be accelerated for him to sit down and try and talk to him and see if his mind has changed. And I would have to think, Dan, that last night's news, if he's not intrigued by that possibility of teaming with Zion Williamson and Drew Holiday here, I don't know what would get him intrigued, because I think that trio would do some serious damage in the Western Conference.
What about Julius Randle's future?
That's up in the air. That's one of many decisions that David Griffin has to make on the roster, along with Elfrid Payton, a number of players. I mean, really one of the attractive things for David Griffin coming here is he almost has a clean slate with the roster. I know that could be viewed good or bad, but it really is a clean slate, and new ownership here with Gail Benson, I think, has made this a very attractive situation for someone that is embracing a challenge of a rebuild. You really have really no baggage on the roster to move forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this. Is it better if Anthony Davis stays, or you trade him to the Lakers or Boston, and then you just do a complete redo here, and you just start over and bring in younger players ready to go who want to be there? Which one makes more sense to you?
Well, I think there was some major damage done by Davis and his camp with the way the trade request was made, the public stance that was taken. And I think they would have to do some damage control. Look, they're fans, right? Eventually that would wear off with every dunk and win that Anthony Davis would bring to the organization. But there is a segment of the fan base here that is ready to say goodbye to Anthony Davis and move forward. And I think that is ultimately the path that David Griffin will take. And, if you use a Game of Thrones reference, he's on the Iron Throne right now. I mean, he has a lot of capital to work with now with Zion Williamson here. I think it makes it a more attractive organization to lure free agents as well, much less what he gets in this trade for Anthony Davis.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.